Well, let's talk about the Super Eagles. Some of our players, Super Eagles players, I don't know if I should say it's good news, especially for the guys in England. Victor Moses is back. Yakubu Aigbeni to Reading. The coaches are trying to see if he's going to be match fit. Osaze Odenwinge as well, probably going to be listed for
the second part of the season.
Yeah, so
Stoke City.
we also hear that Azuke Igweke is chilling somewhere. Maybe he might come up with the name of the club he's going. But seems to be fairly good for Nigerian players.
For the main time, the strikers really, I am always impressed with Emenike, even though if he doesn't score many goals out there in Turkey. His work rate is very, very powerful. And this guy, the guy at West Brom, he moved to West Brom and everything has just turned upside down. He gets chances and still, he still flaps his. He's not scoring enough goals.
We wanted to go to UAE. That didn't work.
That didn't work, and he's still there now. And the young English guy that is trying to get a move, Berahino, I think he should just take advantage of that. And Ideye should take advantage of that.
He's going to get more playing time.
Yes, because Berahino is having all sort of trouble, even with the board. I think they are going to fine him because he went to the media to say that. So Ideye is the only one I'm concerned about. We know Victor Moses. Victor Moses is always a little bit good here and there. And Osaze is a quality player. If he gets back to form, he's just coming back from a long injury. So he's not going to be firing on all cylinders immediately. But I'm sure with time, he's going to get better. And it's looking good so far.
Right. So that's our Super Eagles watch. X-Trade, taking a look at our players in Europe, seeing the ones that might be able to, do us proud. And when the Eagles resume action, the players that we might be looking at to make the difference for the Super Eagles. Let's go on a break now. Let's take you to Holland, Dutch League to be precise, and let you watch this game between AZ Alkmaar and Ajax. After that, we'll come back for more on Sports This Morning. Welcome back. Highlights from the Dutch League. AZ Alkmaar defeating Ajax there, and that didn't really help the cause of Ajax. They're second on the log, and they're looking to turn the table on PSV Eindhoven. But let's take you to England now and take a look at the fixtures for this weekend. And one really jumps at you, and that's the London Derby. But we'll be talking about that later. Let's just take a look at the fixtures. That's it on your screen. Well, pick of the pack. It's going to happen tomorrow, early kickoff. But we'll talk about it later. Tottenham take on Arsenal. Aston Villa take on Chelsea. Leicester take on Crystal Palace. Manchester City, defending champions, take on Hull. Managerless QPR, that's Queen's Park Rangers, take on High Flying Southampton. Swansea take on Sunderland. Everton take on Liverpool. That's the Merseyside derby. Burnley take on West Brom. Newcastle take on Stoke City. And, of course, West Ham. Sam Allardyce.
Manchester United.
Take on Manchester United. Interesting ones, but we really don't have time. So, pick up the pack for you will be.
Well, Tottenham against Arsenal.
Okay.
The first leg actually ended 1-0 at the Emirates. This time around, both teams are in good form, but Arsenal are in the better form.
Okay.
I think Arsenal going away to Tottenham, from time, since Arsene Wenger has been coach, they've always enjoyed, playing away at North London. So I think if Arsenal get things right, like they've been doing recently, Santi Cazorla has been playing just like he's the best player in the world.
Alexis Sanchez the last time.
Yes,
he didn't look like.
Yes, but they were playing Aston Villa anyway. Arsenal were playing Aston Villa, and Aston Villa are very, very poor. They are not scoring goals in the Premier. So I think Arsenal, if they play as well as they did against Aston Villa and away to Manchester City, I don't see Tottenham also doing much. But Tottenham also have Christian Eriksen, who has been in fantastic form of recent. Yes. So I think he's their go-to man at the moment. So if he comes to play as well, we should wait for.
What about Harry Kane? That's another deciding factor.
Yes. Harry Kane is an incredible talent and he's a very, very good player as well. He's been scoring goals. Anytime he gets opportunity, he scores. He's actually been putting Soldado, the $1 million man, on the bench. So I think Harry Kane, Christian Eriksen.
Let's not forget Emmanuel Adebayo as well.
Well, Adebayo, because he
might be an X factor.
The problem with Adebayo is he doesn't play anytime he plays lower teams. But when he plays against the top teams, he plays like he's the man.
Yeah, that's why he might be the man.
Yes. I think that might actually spoil him on this weekend if he's playing against Arsenal.
If I was Mauricio Pochettino, I'll put him on the field.
Well, Mauricio Pochettino understands Adebayo very well. He played him in their cup game the last time. He's not been playing him in the Premiership. But I think because he's a former Arsenal player, and you know how it goes when you play against your former team and you're fired up. More often than not, you get a goal or two.
Okay. All right, that's it for you. A lot of interesting matches to be played, like the one, the Merseyside derby, Liverpool and Everton, and the ones involving Manchester United and Manchester City. The one for Chelsea looks pretty easy, but we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed and see how all of this pan out. Let's take you to Europe now, leaving England, and take a look at some other leagues in Europe. The selected fixtures for you, and that's it on your screen. In Spain, Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, Madrid derby.
Yes.
Athletic Bilbao take on Barcelona. We're just looking at the top teams. How things. Rennes take on Marseille. Rennes used to have Onyeka Chiapam at some point.
Yeah.
Marseille had Nigerian players, Wilson Oruma, a host of Nigerian players. Lyon take on PSG, first and third. It's going to be interesting in the Ligue 1. And in Serie A,
against AC Milan.
Juventus against AC Milan.
It's like a walkover for me because AC Milan are just no longer the AC Milan we used to know.
Okay.
And it's such a shame.
All right. Cagliari against second place Roma.
Roma have lost a little bit of edge. So I think if they have to get a point away to Cagliari,
they should be lucky.
They will be lucky.
Okay. PSV Eindhoven probably will take advantage of that slip by Ajax against Utrecht. Freiburg against. You just feel for Dortmund at this stage. Nobody can explain to me what is actually happening.
Well, I feel it's just normal in the life of a man. Sometimes you are on such a high, and the whole world is just on top of you, and the whole world is watching you, and everybody thinks you're a magician, and sometimes you just go down low. I think that's the problem of Klopp at the moment. Okay. He was such on a high, everybody was tipping him to, he's the best thing after Guardiola, this, that. Now, he can't even win a game. Dortmund, a team that was in the Champions League final when...
wrestled the title away from Bayern
twice. Now they are struggling with relegation. So still with the bulk of the players, most of the players are still with him. And he's really, really struggling. I don't even understand.
And Bayern as well. Bayern take on Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Even if Bayern
go on to lose 2-3 games, they still won't feel it. They still won't feel it because the gap there is just enormous.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like reading this tweet. Osai Chris Nzete Rocky is asking us what actually was the cause of the clash at the AFCON. I can explain it. I can explain it.
There was no clash. I think the fans were just feeling aggrieved that they were going. They started throwing bottles,
It's just emotions.
Yes, it was emotions really. They were expecting that they would, progress, but I think they were disappointed.
I think they were living in fool's paradise. All right, let's move on and let's talk about this. Manny Pacquiao's manager came out to say the bout against Floyd Mayweather is just little details here and there. The moment he said, a few minutes later, guys from the other party said, look, this guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. And if this fight doesn't take place, hold Bob Arum responsible.
Yes. Well, this Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight is actually taking too long, you know. They keep talking about it. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen. I think sometimes last week, both Pacquiao and Mayweather were seen somewhere in an hotel somewhere, you know.
After an NBA game.
Yes. And people were saying, oh, it's sealed. It's done. But now suddenly it's looking as if it's going off again. Okay. I don't know where the problem is emanating from, really. I can't actually say. All right. But the way it's looking, the fight might actually not take place.
Okay, let's. We actually wanted to take another boxing story, but let's go to golf. Tiger Woods pulled out of. Wasn't a PGA event actually? Yeah. Pulled out of one of the events. It took part. But the issue for me is Tiger really back?
No,
can he be as dominant as he used to be? Can he be better than Rory McIlroy?
He's 39 now. I think he can still be better than what he used to be. But last year was awful for him. And he has started this year also on a painful note, on a back pain note, you know. He had
lost his tooth.
Yes, yes.
Cameraman knocked out.
Unbelievable things happening to him.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes in the life of men, you know, you just go on the downward slide.
But golf is such a sport that age doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So you don't.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Rule out people.
That's what I'm saying. I think he will still come back. Might take him 2 years. Okay. You understand? For now, Rory is the man. You know, he's just doing everything. But Tiger is injured now again. You don't know how long it's going to take him to get back again. Okay. So we're just hoping he comes back and brings that competition.
Yeah, Phil Mickelson and all the other guys with their age, still in it.
Still in it. So Tiger has age is not an issue for him.
But I think it's Rory McIlroy's time.
For now, that we have to understand. Okay. Because when it was Tiger's time, he was winning everything.
So it's Rory.
It's Rory for now. It's just like Djokovic in tennis.
It's a new world order.
That is it.
Okay. All right. That's how we have to wrap things up on the show this morning. We do hope that you've enjoyed everything we've been able to bring to you. And of course, Sports This Morning comes your way again next week. Until then, bye-bye.